In this small town, there's a bizarre custom going around, that walking backwards into your home brings good fortune, but this young fellow just didn't buy it. He walked right in with a big grin on his face. And at that very moment, all the electronic devices in town suddenly started acting up. TV signals became unstable. Radio stations were jumping all over the place. Light bulbs kept flickering non-stop. All the animals in town became restless too. Then the entire area's electrical equipment suddenly crashed. At this point, the town's residents didn't pay much attention, thinking it was just a simple power outage. But when the electric company checked, they found all the equipment was operating normally, and there was a strange signal present. Even the most experienced engineers couldn't figure out what was going on. When evening came, the town's electricity suddenly came back on. Horses in the stables fled one after another, but when people tried to turn off the lights, even pressing the switch, the lights wouldn't go out. At the same time, something strange appeared above the town. A beam of bright light shot straight down to the ground. In that instant, every single person in the town simultaneously lost consciousness and slowly collapsed to the ground. When a woman returning from out of town tried to get back, the entire town was already completely sealed off. Thinking of her daughter alone at home, the woman bypassed the blockade, but as soon as she entered the town's outskirts, she saw a group of people in protective suits, conducting some kind of experiment. With a man lying beside them, they tied a rope to the person in front. Even though there was clearly nothing ahead, they wore gas masks, looking around cautiously, but in the next second, that person fainted to the ground. His companions quickly pulled him back. Seeing the scene, the woman was utterly baffled. At this point, they noticed the woman. She immediately ran towards home, but after running just a few meters, the woman also collapsed unconscious. When the woman was revived, staff informed her anyone who set foot in the town would faint. As for the reason, it was still under investigation. The next day, the government sent a helicopter into the town. At first, they found the aircraft's camera had no image at all. The commander ordered the helicopter to lower its altitude. When the helicopter descended to 800 meters, the town's image finally appeared before their eyes. But at that moment, the pilot suddenly passed out. Then the helicopter started experiencing interference and crashed directly into the woods. The government, worried the range of interference would expand, began evacuating residents from the outskirts, but many people were unwilling to leave. Just then, the woman suddenly received a phone call. It turned out to be from her daughter. Apparently, the people in town had started waking up. Everyone around also got calls from their families. But the bizarre thing was, all the men were completely fine, as if they had just taken a nap, yet all the women had suddenly become pregnant.